Good morning, students. Today we are going to see about the topic entitled Human Resource Planning. Shall we? First, meaning and definition of planning. Human Resource Planning (HRP) is the continuous process of systematic planning ahead to achieve optimum use of an organization's most valuable asset, quality employees. Definition of human resource planning. According to E.W. Vetter, human resource planning is the process by which a management determines how an organization should make from its current manpower positions to its desired manpower position. Nature of HR planning involves the applications of management functions and principles. Second one, decisions relating to employees must be integrated. Third one, decisions made influence the effectiveness of an organization. And the final one, functions are not confined to business. Importance of HR planning is first one, future personal needs, then copying with change and creating highly talented personnel and production of weaker section, international strategies, foundation for personal function, increasing investments in HR, assistance to change and move, optimize staffing, make continent plan for sudden requirements and situations of shortfall, unite the perspective of line and staff managers, cost reduction in HR. Steps in human resource planning, analyzing organization objectives, then inventory of present human resources, and forecasting demand and supply of human resource, estimating manpower gaps, formulating the human resource action plan, monitoring, control, and feedback. Job analysis. Job analysis is the process of gathering and analyzing information about the content and human requirements of jobs as well as the context in which jobs are performed. This is process used to determine placement of jobs. Job description. A job description summarizes the essential responsibilities, activities, qualifications, and skill for the role. Also known as JD, this document describes the type of work performed. A job description should include important company details, company mission, culture, and any benefits it provides to employees. Job specification. A job specification is the list of recommended qualities for a person to qualify for and succeed in a position. While the description include the title position, responsibilities and summary, the specification identifies the skills, traits, education and experience a candidate might need to qualify for that job. Meaning of requirement. Requirement refers the process of identifying, attracting, interviewing, selecting, hiring and onboarding employees. In other words, it involves everything from the identification of a staffing need to filling it. Depending on the size of an organization, requirement is the responsibility of a range of workers. Selection. Meaning, selection is the process of choosing from the candidates from within the organization or from outside the most suitable person for the current or future positions. Definition. David and Robin said selection process is the managerial decision making process to predict which job applicants will be successful if hired. Requirement versus selection. Requirement is the process of advertising for vacancies, attracting, interviewing, selecting and hiring employees. On the other side, selection is the process where a company picks the best candidates out of the hundreds of applicants received. And the requirement involves everything from the identification of a hiring need to filling, and the selection involves choosing the right candidate from the applications received. And requirements acquire first and selection follows requirement. And the main objective of requirements is encourage a large number of candidates to apply the post. And the selection, the main objective for requirement is the select to right candidate for the post. Factors affecting the requirements. Factors affecting the requirement process is external factors and internal factors. First one we see the external factors, socio-economic factors, supply and demand factors, employment rate, labor market condition, reservation systems, market competition and information system. And the internal factors is company's pay package, work type, organization culture, career planning, company size, company's product, company's growth rate, Cost of requirement. Sources of requirement, internal as well as external. First one, internal: promotions, transfers, upgrading, demotions, deferred employees and retrenched employees. External: advertisements, campus requirement, placement agencies, outsourcing, consultancies, employment exchanges, labor contractors. Meaning of selection. Selection is the process of choosing from among the candidates from within the organization or from outside the most suitable persons for the current positions or for a future positions. Definition of selection. Selection is the process by which a candidates for employment are divided into two classes: those who will be not, by Dale Yoda. Importance of selection. The search for the perfect selection method continues, and then until found, a variety of imperfect methods are used to predict which applicant will be most successful. And the third one, more attention is being paid to the cost of poor selection. Fourth one, greater focus on using technology in selection. And the final one, practices need to be well validated to meet legal requirements. Stages in selection process: preliminary interview, receiving applications, selection stage, fourth one employment interviews, then medical examination, reference check, and final selection. Okay, this is the end of the questions. Thank you.